Should we stay married because we have children? This is a hot topic, and I'm going to give you the definitive answer in a minute. Of course, I always give you the definitive answer. David Essel here, David Essel's Daily Video Boost. And before we go any further, if you haven't signed up for the Daily Boost yet, that's free. Our subscription is absolutely free. Thousands of people a day get these videos. Go to talkdavid.com right now. Sign up for the Daily Boost. No charge. Monday through Friday, you'll receive an inspirational video to get your day started. So this is a very hot topic. Take notes. Don't trust your brain. This is a very hot topic. Recently, I was working with a woman, brand new, about 3 weeks into our work together. She came in trying to decide if she should stay with her husband or divorce him. It was a hellacious relationship for 15 years. No one's happy. They had multiple children, and biggest thing that she was saying is, I keep getting the message not to divorce because of the children. So I said, well, that's very common. You know, there's a lot of people in society that believe that we should keep families together at any and all costs. I don't believe in that. As a counselor and a coach for 30 years, I think that's absolute ludicrous. I think we've evolved so much as a society, and we've learned so much that to stay together simply because experts are telling us to is insanity. So when we were talking, I said, when was the last time you heard it? She said, on the way to the session. I go, you're kidding me. Where did it come from? She said, I was listening to a radio show, and they were interviewing this quote-unquote doctor who had written a book who said that no matter what, we should stay together for the kids, that the kids need a mom and dad in the same house. And she went on and on. And of course, that threw my client for a loop because she had been thinking in the other direction. So what's the answer? Who's correct, David Essel or this other expert? Well, you know it's going to be David Essel. So here's the answer. If you're raising children in an environment of extreme emotional abuse, codependency, passive-aggressive behavior, ongoing arguments, addiction of any type whatsoever, you are doing them the greatest disservice in the world if you stay together. I'm going to repeat that. If there's ongoing serious issues and you choose to stay together for the children, you're doing the worst thing for the kids that you could ever imagine. Now, the very first thing I tell all couples who are struggling is commit to 6 months with a counselor. It's not going to happen in 3 weeks or 4 weeks or probably even 6 weeks. If you're going to be able to turn a marriage around that's filled with a lot of dysfunction because you're on the verge of divorce, commit at least 6 months with a counselor. Now, there are some exceptions to that, and that is if you have a partner that absolutely refuses to do any work, who blames you for everything. If there's outrageous addiction and the person who's the addict has no interest and will not give it up, then there may not even be a need to go through the work with a counselor. I still say to try it, though. Try to save it. Try to turn the marriage around. But if it is that highly dysfunctional, forget it. You're going to kill the kids. The kids are going to come out of your relationship. Remember, 0 to 18, everything you do, you're a role model. It is being implanted in your children's subconscious mind. So if you're a woman that stays with an alcoholic husband, you have children, if you have a young girl, the odds are she's going to repeat your behavior. Very high odds that she's going to repeat it. If you have a young boy as a child and he's watching dad emotionally and or physically deride the wife, put her down constantly, or if he's drunk, the odds are he's going to take that as a normal part of a man's relationship with a woman. You see, it's a lose-lose all around. If you want to try a 6-month separation to see if people can pull it together, I'm all for that. But not stay together in the same house with the kids when mom and dad are at each other's throats constantly. We want the children to have a chance. And in our 30 years of experience, we've seen that kids who have stayed in emotionally abusive or emotionally vacant marriages, and the children and the parents all stay together, that there's a much higher incidence of addiction and inappropriate behavior as the children grow up than those who actually divorce and the kids have 2 separate households to go to. So I know this is very controversial, but my concern is when I'm working with 30 and 40 and 50 and 60 and 70-year-old people, and they tell me about their history and their family history, and then they share with me how they're repeating the insanity of mom and dad, at some point the family cycle has to be shattered. How do we shatter it? If you can't save it, you've got to be willing to walk away for the children's sake. If I can help you at all, please contact me directly at talkdavid.com. I'd love to be in your corner. Yes, it's a difficult decision. That's why we need someone from the outside, unbiased, unemotionally attached to your relationship, to help you do the right thing for the children. TalkDavid.com if you'd like to reach out to me. Have a great day.